Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker in 2009 and 2010. The build up and everything towards it. And welcome back, guys, and again this is Mikeratto, and welcome to my new video where today our topic is the rivalry between Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker. The build up and everything. Well, in 2009, after Shawn Michaels' feud with JBL, well, next feud he actually did was against The Undertaker, which is actually a 5-star match at WrestleMania 25. The build up towards this match, well, the two are actually fighting in the ring, like feuding, having tag team matches left and right, teasing finishers like a tombstone chokeslam, switching musics out of nowhere, interrupting each other. But they are a classic face versus face feud, though face versus face feuds are rare, but both of the superstars are supported by the fans. The 5-star match classic at WrestleMania 25, it has a lot of moments, the reversal of switching music, the tombstone in the ending, even Undertaker hitting the cameraman and almost injuring himself. While that match, it's a match which a lot of people, well, they love it. They love every moment of that sad match, and yeah, the streak continued after that match. So when Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker were feuding, it's all about also while they're talking about their past, their previous rivalries, which while Shawn Michaels, while he defeated The Undertaker most of times. When Shawn Michaels defeated The Undertaker at Royal Rumble 1998 and at Bad Blood because, well, it was both the interference of Kane, and they have a square off between Royal Rumble 2007 and 2008, which The Undertaker won the 2007 Royal Rumble by last eliminating Michaels. So the match occurred at WrestleMania 25. At WrestleMania 24, while The Undertaker captured his World Championship against Edge and Shawn Michaels retiring Ric Flair. The entrances, the light and the darkness between the two characters. Shawn Michaels representing the light, The Undertaker representing the darkness. And they have this feud which the two talk about what they believe in, with Shawn Michaels believing in the light, as I told you, and The Undertaker believing in the darkness. So the match is an instant classic, as I told you. And then after that, while Shawn Michaels took time off, same as The Undertaker, while they have separate storylines in 2009. But that year, well, it never ended without the two having a tease for another match. Because of the greatness of this match, well, they decided to have a rematch for the next year for the streak, which, yeah, Shawn Michaels attempted to do challenge The Undertaker for the streak. This time, while he is more obsessed of defeating The Undertaker at WrestleMania 26 to get his payback, because while even though the match is great, well, he didn't get what he wanted. So in 2009, while Shawn Michaels challenged The Undertaker for a match at WrestleMania 26, which by this time, while The Undertaker was also the World Heavyweight Champion. So what are Shawn Michaels' chances of fighting The Undertaker at WrestleMania? And that's one thing, to win the Royal Rumble match in 2010. But unfortunately, the luck is not on his side. and Edge won that match. And then, yeah, Edge has his sights on the World Heavyweight Championship for the meantime, like he's interjecting himself with the Undertaker's storyline somehow during these times because he wants to win the World Heavyweight Championship. And this time, while he is a brand new face, which later on he will feud with Jericho. So, let's talk about the Elimination Chamber. Elimination Chamber 2010, we saw a lot of things. For the side of the WWE Championship, while we see John Cena winning the match, and while Batista won the championship after doing a favor for Vince McMahon, that's the storyline for the WWE Championship. And as for the World Heavyweight Championship, well, there is something else before that match. During The Undertaker's entrance, the iconic pyro fail, which it engulfs his body like the pyro, it went to his attire, and during that match you will see that The Undertaker's pouring himself some water to prevent the burns while he has burns during the time, and yeah, is doing something that a normal human being doesn't do when he's actually got burned, and that's to wrestle, and the heat is actually engulfing in flames inside of his mind. Well, yeah, real life crisis, and the Undertaker's mad at the pyro guy that night. So during that match, while we see a lot of memorable moments, a lot of interaction between the stars in that match. And the ending, while Shawn Michaels interrupted that match, while he came from a part of the chamber, getting out of it from the under of the chamber itself, and interrupted the match. When he interrupted the match, The Undertaker was going for the Tombstone Pile Driver, but he switched in music or super kicked The Undertaker, causing him the World Heavyweight Championship, ending his last world title reign, and Chris Jericho winning the title on that night, thus having Edge versus Chris Jericho as a separate storyline now, and Edge actually focusing on his former tag team partner, and the two having a feud for the World Championship. And they have also an amazing storyline, which, well, during that storyline they talk about Edge ankles injury or feet or whatever it is, and when they talk about it they focus on that, and then later on the feud was extended to Extreme Rules. So for the streak for The Undertaker, well, he was actually challenged by Shawn Michaels, but Undertaker asked something of him, and that is, what do you want to put on the line to challenge me this time? And The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels had that segment with Shawn Michaels stating his career. So the career versus streak was on at WrestleMania 26. And we all know what happened in that match. At WrestleMania 26, well, it is an amazing match, though the WrestleMania 25 was better than that match, but regardless, it's also a classic. The match, the build-up, the expectation, the crowd's reaction in that match, and then the ending, with Shawn Michaels slapping The Undertaker to finish off Shawn Michaels in that match. And with that slap, The Undertaker goes for his final Tombstone Pile Driver, which actually it was a jumping Tombstone Pile Driver. The move was devastating, yeah. And when that actually happened, the career of Shawn Michaels was over. The rivalry, the feud, it's over. Well, until 8 years later when they have this crown jewel match, which was against BOD, the Brothers of Destruction versus D Generation X, with DX winning. So the rivalry, well, it ended the career of Shawn Michaels. Well, if we don't count the crown jewel one off return match, well, this was actually his final match. But the crown jewel match, it also shows that Shawn Michaels, even though at that age, he is still capable than any of those guys in the ring and performing well. And yeah, he almost sacrificed his body. Well, all wrestlers sacrifice their body, but he risked a moonsault for he almost done it for an injury, like something like that. He almost got himself injured in that match, but thankfully he didn't. And while Triple H was injured in that match, and then everything gone south, and then it was heavily criticized by fans. But for some fans, well, it is still a dream match and a dream match regardless. So the conclusion for the rivalry between Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker, it was great. It actually started in 1997, which while Shawn Michaels costing The Undertaker his championship and Shawn Michaels going for the heel turn. And then the two cross paths during the second career of Shawn Michaels. And then yeah, this feud between the two yet again being revived in some points, and they have an encounter in the ring in the Royal Rumble matches which are memorable. So again, this is Mikeratto and I hope you all like this video, and I apologize for yesterday for not posting any video while this was actually a delay, and I hope you all understand. Like this video, comment down below, share, subscribe, and again, this is Mikeratto and peace.